guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a call in from a couple of parents that were a little concerned. Got some kids in the car, started up a steep thing here, and they said that their brakes quit working or something.
There they are.
I'm not sure. I guess I should probably back up there.
Probably.
Considering their brakes stopped working.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get them on the hook. At least keep them from coming down that hill.
Hey, they're not in a ditch, so I'm glad.
Hopefully not come down the hill at me.
Yeah. Yeah, they said they came down out of their cabin and their brakes were acting funny. And then, so they backed out super slowly and got to there and their brakes were still acting weird, so who knows?
Well, it's super steep.
Mm-hmm. They may have just gotten hot.
Traction control lights, anything like that? Okay. That's usually the culprit. Does it have an option to turn that off? Normally what we see are the folks try to go through stuff and so when the wheels start spinning,
Hold on.
So when that stuff kicks on, the ABS tries to engage at the same time the traction control tries to engage. So it's kind of a double bad thing. So the ABS, when it kicks in, the brakes do feel really mushy, and it only kicks in because it sees the traction. So it thinks that you're sliding, and that's why it activates all of that stuff. So are you staying up here?
Maybe we can get him down here or somewhere flat.
We can get. I think he just needs to turn off traction control.
Do you want to get him down here somewhere flat?
Yeah, and we'll make sure all of those lights go off and all that.
Is that okay with you guys?
No. Hey, these mountain roads are scary. I do guarantee that. Yeah. It's once we get a little weather and rain, it's really bad. So we get a lot of these phone calls. So the e-brake, if you can turn the e-brake off. Okay. No, it's fine. No, it's perfectly fine. There's usually a little car with a squiggly line on the bottom of it. Okay. If you turn that off, it should give you a light up there. So traction control off. Okay, that's what you want. And that will get you to the top of the mountain without any of those crazy things that it was doing. So I'm going to get you to the bottom, and we'll make sure it's reset. We'll let you do a little cruise and it still feels good before we take off. Continue back up. I think you'll be fine when I turn that off. But no, you don't need repair.
Yeah.
No. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. It even happens to me in the tow truck. So it's a brand spanking new tow truck. If I've got a car that's really heavy on the back and it picks up the front wheels and they get a little light, my traction control light will come on and it won't take any gas. It does the exact same stuff. So I know exactly what you're talking about. We get it all the time with these. It's usually the people checking into the cabins that are super steep. They get some leaves and things like that. So when they make a run for it, then they lose traction and the lights go on and then they can't go. And it's slick road. No. Yeah. No, I don't think your brakes are bad at all. But we're going to get to the bottom and make sure of that before I send you guys back up to the top. So it's in park. The emergency brake's off, right? Okay. So just kind of ease off the brake for me.
Is it front-wheel drive?
Yeah, it's front-wheel drive. Okay. Brake's off. Okay. So don't touch the brake. We're going to go to the bottom of the hill and then we'll assess from there. So I guarantee that's what's going on. They're just slick. Traction control is a bad thing.
Yeah.
For most of the stuff.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing, yeah. But it got them in trouble. I mean, we get to see a lot of folks that slide backwards. And
yeah. And they were just terrified. Still are kind of terrified. I think, isn't it just... I don't know that there's a parking lot over there anymore. Maybe on the left? What about this right here?
We'll just go right here roadside.
Okay.
I mean, I could tow them up there.
There's a parking lot over there. I don't know. It looks like grass.
Yeah, we'll just go roadside.
Okay.
So yeah, those monitoring systems are set up to all the kind of same deal with but yeah, we're gonna, it should reset. Now that usually happens within a few hundred feet, but we'll see.
You're still in park, right? Okay, good.
We'd like to knock down the emergency door back.
Yeah.
Is that far enough?
Yeah. They can't see anything. You're blinding him. He'll shut that off.
So yeah, guys, just I would probably cut around me, maybe go down here to McDonald's, see how the car's doing, turn around the parking lot. That light should turn off before you get to McDonald's, as they usually do, and then we'll just kind of assess it from there. If you guys want me to continue with doing something up there, or
We might.
I'll hang out. I'll hang out, wait on you.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna keep my traction control off, right?
Yeah, keep that off. Yeah.
Hold on, there's a car coming.
Well, actually, you might go ahead and turn that back on so it'll reset your lights. I don't know if your lights will go out if you don't turn it back on. But before we head back up the mountain, we'll turn it off. So since that button's on, it'll take it. So yeah, just go to McDonald's and see if it'll reset. It should reset for them. Those lights are kind of crazy. Once my tow truck does the same thing. Once the light comes on, it usually resets within a few hundred feet, but we'll see.
Take me through what happened. They were coming down, and it was slick.
He said he was trying to turn around. So when he tried to turn around, it was steep. One wheel came off the ground.
Oh, okay.
And then that set his traction control. So then once the traction control comes on and the ABS comes on, the brakes feel mushy and it won't take any gas because the traction control's on.
Okay.
So that's the whole reason we're here, and I really hate to tow him up to the top of it when he could just turn traction control back off and probably make it up with no problems.
I mean, the tires looked good on it when I was putting the strap on there, and it was, you know. So I don't foresee him having any troubles.
No, and we can follow him up to the cabin just to make sure.
Okay.
Because I'm sure it is slick. Obviously, if he lost traction enough for the traction control light to come on, then he must have been spinning pretty good.
Yeah.
But we're here in Gatlinburg, guys. It's a beautiful Gatlinburg night. It was thunderstorming, not so much anymore. Hopefully the thunderstorms are over. I'm not sure. Got a boatload of custom cars in town, so I'm sure all those guys are super happy that it rained on all their hot rods, and now they've got to get up and polish them first thing in the morning. But these folks were having a hard time of it. Nobody was answering the phone on this rainy old night. Everybody might have been busy working wrecks and things like that. When it rains, you get a lot of phone calls. So they might stop by and get a cheeseburger before they come back down here. I don't know.
They might not come back at all.
And they might not come back at all. We fixed them up. Okay, guys, looks like they're about to turn back in here. See if we can get the verdict.
And there's somebody behind him. Motion coming from over here.
How'd we do? Still on.
Yeah.
Yeah, still on.
Okay.
It says service traction control.
I promise it will go off. Sometimes they're a little frustrating, and it takes a few miles before they reset.
Should I turn the car off and see?
Yeah, you can try that. Yeah.
It might reset it.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to open the door and all that good stuff to reset. There you go.
Sorry to.
No, it's fine. I'm glad this is. I'm glad this is all that it is. It's just the good thing about that light being on is it won't give you any of that grief that you're telling me that it was doing.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's kind of, I know it's bad because it's got lights on and the safety features are gone, but I promise it will reset. It just takes a little bit of calibration. But it shouldn't give you any of those issues going back up. Do you want me to follow you back up to the top?
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
There's no turnaround.
That's fine. I can, I'll back down. Whatever I need to do. I just want to make sure you guys make it up there. I don't want to leave you in a bad spot again. So if you,
Okay.
So going up these steep hills and it's damp, do I need to just like floor it so I don't spin my wheels?
sometimes, sometimes that's what it takes, is just to get a decent run at it.
Some of these cars are like little sedans, like just going right up, and I'm like, how come this car can't?
Yeah, and that's the only thing that got you is once that kicks on, it won't take any gas.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't, it won't physically go. So
Well, also, we had this on. So
Yeah.
that was our
yeah, that was your problem. I'd say you could, you don't really have to go all out now that traction control's off. It shouldn't give you any problems, but sometimes you do have to get a run on it.
some momentum going.
Yeah, but I'll be behind you guys. That way we're.
I'll wait till you turn around and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we can wait till we get up there. Okay, guys. I'm not sure if they'll make it or not, but that's what's going on with it. I bet they'll zoom it.
I hope so. I hate for people to have troubles like that.
Especially got the kids and they're ready to have fun.
Yeah, camera just went flying off the thing.
Sorry, you did.
Oh gosh.
We're down.
Anyway, I hate to see people have trouble. Stuff like that, so. Kids were convinced they were just done.
Turn my traction control off. But yeah, some of those are really frustrating. I've got a tuner in here that might reset it. I don't. Sometimes the traction control just takes a minute. Zooming. This is where we went and winched out that box trailer, or the truck with the box trailer that wouldn't physically pull itself back up the hill. If you guys watched that video, if you didn't, you might want to go check that out because it was daytime, and it will give you guys a good indication of what exactly and why exactly this guy's having some troubles.
I remember that, yes. It was a
pest control.
Yes.
He hooked to his truck and couldn't make it.
He made it. You'll have to let him know that he's not the first person to have trouble here.
Yeah.
You made it!
You made it. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Did it reset yet? No.
We did.
I bet you by the time you guys go into town and have fun tomorrow, I bet it'll reset. Yeah, oh no, yeah.
The tires spun a little bit.
But it didn't do that crazy thing that it did, right?
No.
Yes.
Is that normal?
That's normal, yeah.
Okay, so spinning is okay. It's not.
Yeah, but it's when it does that activation for the safety feature to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't hurt my feelings any while you guys were on vacation if that stuff never came back on. At least you knew you were safe and the car would do what it needed to do. Yeah. When you get back home, you know, it may be one of those things. Check it out, but I have a feeling it will go off before all of that. Sometimes it takes a few miles before they reset. Now, guys, so this down here, I had a guy call me. He had a pest control truck, and it was a little 4-wheel drive truck, and he had a big enclosed trailer on it. And he went down this hill to do his job. When he got turned around, he couldn't get back up.
Yeah.
So we had to sit here and get him back up.
Oh, that.
From just that down there. So don't feel bad. It happens all the time. And that corner right there is what gets you because you're going up, and then once you turn, it'll start spinning when you're trying to turn.
Now going downhill. Going downhill. Do I need to put it in low or just break it?
Yeah, low helps a bunch. Just shift down to 1 and then just kind of let it coast a little bit.
I just don't want to bring another transmission.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, just coast down. It's the easiest thing to do.
Hi. Are you okay? Yeah.
Usually when you hit the brakes, sometimes when you hit, you want to slide. But it won't give you guys this for a lot of time. Usually, that was the worst of it right there. It was the only place you could take. You guys will have a blast. It'll be dry. It'll be dry before you want to play. Let me see if I still got it.
You got one over here.
I got one over here.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna be real mad because I don't have 2. But
You might have one on the other side too, in the gloves.
she'll want that one. I think I got a red one. So every time you look at this tow truck, you'll say, "God, that vacation was crazy."
And they will remember y'all's generosity and kindness.
No, we appreciate it. I'm sorry you guys are having trouble. But there is a boatload of fun to be had, and
Yes.
it's just a rainy old night.
We have had fun. We're so thankful for y'all for helping us salvage the rest of our vacation.
Let's see.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
we're going to make the most of it, but in your car.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it won't give you any trouble.
Okay, we absolutely will.
I'll give you a tip on this.
Oh, thank you.
guys.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So down here, where that white SUV is right there, was where the truck was. Actually, he was over there even more, wasn't he?
Yeah, he went all the way down and tried to turn his trailer around and got it all.
He was almost into this gas. I don't know if you can see that gas line thing right there. He was almost into that. Do you remember?
Yes, yeah, it would not physically do anything. Like he was about to burn up his clutch. So it was a stick shift car, a stick shift truck, and he had it into low, and it would not pull up this with the trailer that was on it. So I mean, it's just crazy steep.
Yes.
Crazy steep.
You probably can't see anything. Are we gonna make it happen?
This thing wants to downshift.
He wants some.
Is it okay to leave that traction control off just driving around town?
Yes.
And the flat roads?
Yes, that'll be completely fine
Won't
to
hurt
leave that out.
anything?
It won't hurt a thing.
Okay.
And it's probably better too on some of these wonkier roads.
I won't forget to turn it off. Okay.
No, yeah. When you guys hit the interstate to go back home,
Yep.
see if it'll reset then. It'll probably reset before then, but
Okay.
interstate's where you'll want that at.
All right.
Just in case somebody pulls out in front of you or does
Yeah.
something crazy
I
there. But
appreciate your time.
slow roads around here, you're better with that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sir.
Traction control strikes again.
It does. It always does. It's a really nasty night. But this corner right here really gets you because you're coming off that steep and you're making that bend right there, and then that one tire kind of loses traction, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah, I bet Kendra can find that video and get it linked there, and then everyone can see what this road looks like in the day.
Yeah, we had the trailer, and we had to put blocks behind it because we thought the trailer was going to roll away, because we initially went down and got the trailer first and then went to get the truck to tow. But I think he actually made it up after I got the trailer off of him.
Yes, he was able to make it up with the truck. So
That was a cool thing. But those kids are excited. They'll have some fun. And as always, guys, if you like what we're doing, smash that subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously. Make sure that notification bell's on so you don't miss anything. We appreciate all of you guys. We've got a tremendous amount of subscribers here lately, and we appreciate each and every one of you. We're about to hit 20K. So huge milestone for me. 20,000 new friends. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
can't park here.
Big old bump over there.
Ooh, that's
guys, I guess. Zip ties.
All right.
Yeah, YouTube, look. The ladder is secured with zip ties.
Is that how ladders are supposed to be secured?
He drives around like that every day.
I'm gonna grab a picture of the tag. Need that?
I'll probably stop someplace and put a tie on that thing.
Okay.
Just because he's not responsible doesn't mean I shouldn't be. Okay guys, we did get the security van back to the shop. And I ratchet strapped his ladder down really good. Maybe he needs to get some, if I was gonna zip tie that, I'd probably put some heavier duty zip ties on it. But I mean, it probably wouldn't go anywhere, but I'm not gonna take that chance flying down the road here, and that's just not something that I wanna do. But guys, a little update on the shop. Listen, I am super happy, super happy. The shop has come together for me. We got the concrete poured in the second bay here. We got a ton of lighting on. Lighting everywhere. Worked out really good on the pour. We just got a bull float, just floated it out a little bit. Didn't do anything fancy. That's the way I did the other floor too, was just bull floated it out, wait for it to dry about 30-40 minutes, and then come back in and scrape a little bit more. That takes out some of the lines and things like that. But wow, I am loving the new shop. Still need a garage door and get a lift for this side, and we'll probably start taking on a few more repairs. So exciting, guys, stay tuned. Okay guys, if you watched the previous video, you knew that we went to South Carolina to pick up a cool little project, or something, a lifelong car for me, high school car. Did find one, and we're gonna make you guys guess a little bit. So I'm just gonna give you just a little bit of a shot down here, and comment down below what you guys think that we went after. I'm gonna make you guys wait and suffer. But a little bit of a hint there, and that's not much of a hint at all. So comment down below, guys, what do you think we got? Wrecker service.
Hey, did y'all happen to pick up the Clearview van earlier today?
Yes, sir. It was illegally parked over at the liquor store. The liquor store called us for removal.
All right, where can we pick that up?
In Sevierville?
How late will you be open?
I'll be here for a few hours. As long as I know you're headed this way. If you just text me 30-40 minutes before you head over, that way I can make sure I got somebody here at the gate.
We're leaving that liquor store right now, so it shouldn't be too long.
Okay, as long as you're the registered owner, your ID has to match the registration of the vehicle for the release.
I'm just licensed to drive it. I'm not the owner of the company or anything.
Okay, yeah.
Does he have to do it?
Yeah, I'll have to have somebody's. I have to have the owner. I can only release to whoever's on the registration.
Actually, wait. I think I am. I would be on a registration, wouldn't I? Are you on your registration? I think it's just something clear. Oh. You got your ID card.
Yeah, if you got your ID card that says Clearview.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And what was the address? All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, buddy. You get the gate. So what's happening, boss man? You just didn't know, or?
I should have asked. There wasn't really any parking in the resort where we were working, so I figured I'd park there. And
yeah, he called. He called. He was like, "Man, it's been here for like 3 hours, 4 hours." He said, "I don't know where he's at, but."
Yeah, I should have asked.
Yeah, that's kind of
something.
Yeah, that liquor store, man. They small parking lot. And they need. I guess they need all of it. But you said you got your security badge. Were you?
Yeah.
I just have to make sure I'm giving it back to rightful owner. Somebody be cruising around the security van. And I got a receipt in here for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Backpack.
I'll get it tomorrow. Yeah.
Don't forget.
There's that receipt. I'm guessing the boss man's not going to write that one off. Huh?
I couldn't even get a hold of him.
Somebody called me from your company.
Yeah, I called his daughter who works in the office.
Okay. Yeah, she had called me and said that it was you were coming to pick it up, so she did clarify that a little bit there.
He pretty much stopped answering that. He stopped answering that before 3 weeks.
He says, no, I've had enough. I'll see if I can get this truck out of your way.
Is he friendly?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.